What's up, my royal family? It's your girl Queen Kara, and yes, I am back. And in this video, what we're about to do today is we're gonna be bringing y'all a Chanel-inspired porch decor video, but with a twist. Before we do the grand reveal, we're gonna show y'all a couple DIYs. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start by taking my gold metallic Rust-Oleum spray paint, and I'm gonna coat what will be the top and the neck of the bottle. The neck of the bottle is just made out of cardstock that I already had on hand, and the top of the bottle is 2 pieces of the Jenga game. I just glued them together, and I'm gonna lightly spray them because they'll be covered later. Now what I'm doing is I'm removing the inside of the drawer organizer, and I'm gonna put this picture inside. I'm sorry I didn't have a better view of it, but it's just a picture that I printed out. I'm gonna take the Mod Podge, and I'm gonna gently, lightly, put some on the back of the picture because you really won't need a lot, and it's gonna dry fast, and that's what we need for a project like this. So after getting everything coated and being sure to coat the edges, I'm gonna put the picture inside, and you'll see why later. It's gonna be so pretty, you guys. Make sure that it's down all around the edges, and make sure that it's centered and it's aligned before you start to press everything down and secure it in place, because like I said, it's gonna dry really quick, and you don't want it to be, tilted too much to the side where it's noticeable. Next, I'm going to glue this picture to the outside. This is a picture that I also printed offline. You can go online and find all types of Chanel pictures, Coco Chanel No. 5. You can print out pretty much anything online these days. But what I'm doing here is taking the glue, doing the same thing, same method, being sure to get a light, even coat on the back, not too much because you really won't need it. And again, I'm gonna just lay it down, and I'm gonna eyeball it because I'm not good with measuring. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm holding it up so you all can see and I can see that it's centered as best as I can before, securing it all the way down. Now, as I stated before, what I'm gonna do is wrap this pretty glitter ribbon around the neck of the bottle. This ribbon was purchased from Dollar Tree as well. There's really no special technique or method that I'm gonna use to wrap this. I'm just gonna add hot glue, and I'm gonna wrap the ribbon. My only advice is to make sure you protect your hands so that you don't get burned, which is why I'm wearing finger protectors. And today was my first time using those, so as you can see, they're on the wrong finger. I have them on my pointer finger, but I'm actually using my middle and ring finger to secure the thing in place. But practice makes perfect, so just protect yourself. Here, I'm repeating the same steps, but with diamond wrap, which was also purchased from Dollar Tree. As stated before, there's no perfect way to do this, just a safe way, and that is to protect your fingers from the hot glue. just going to take the 2 Jenga blocks and repeat the same steps. We're going to continue to use the same method as we did on the neck of the bottle. We're just going to hot glue. We're going to make sure everything is secured in place. Remember, protect your fingers. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video because, like I said, it's the same process, no special methods. You're just going to glue and wrap. So enjoy. Okay, what I'm going to do now is secure both the neck and the top to the perfume bottle using some Fix-All glue that was also purchased from Dollar Tree. What I'm doing here is adding the Fix-All glue, not too much, but enough that it will be secure in place once it dries. I'm also going to take some hot glue just to get it fixed in its place so that it doesn't shift when I add the top of the bottle. And I did end up cutting the neck of the bottle down because it was long and it looked weird, so I did cut it down. Okay, what I'm doing here is adding some diamond wrap to the front just to dazzle it up a bit. I've already pre-cut the pieces because I don't want the video to be long and drawn out. But you can design and decorate your bottle however you wish. I'm sure they will be amazing. These bottles will turn out beautiful. I'm only going to add 2 strips to the front of mine because I don't want it to overpower what's going to be inside the bottle. I'm going to go ahead and speed up this part since you already saw me glue down the first one. This pretty piece of black and white decorative ribbon that I purchased from Joann's to my bottle. What you're going to see here is I'm going to overlap it so that the decorative parts will show, and then just move it around to see where I want it. I don't want it to cover the logo and the bling. Now I'm just going to take a couple drops of hot glue, not much. Be careful again with your fingers to not burn yourself. But I took a couple drops of glue to ensure that it won't unravel once it's attached to the bottle. See, and it's gonna stay like that because you don't want to see a decorated side and a non-decorated side. I'm just going to pinch the ends together and cut it at an angle so that it'll have that finished look on the end and not just a straight cut across. I don't know if you guys can see that, I'll do it again on this side. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. This orange flower to the top of my ribbon instead of a bow, because after all, this is my Chanel DIY with a twist. Rather than using the fuchsias and pink like everyone else does, I wanted to bring in that real fall feel with a burnt orange, and you'll see why later. The last thing I'm gonna do is fill my bottle with diamonds and pearls, which both are considered a girl's best friend. In my case, a grown woman's best friend. You hear me? What I'm gonna do now is show you how to make a knotless bow. This technique is really easy, it's really simple. What you wanna start off by doing is folding your ribbon in half and then sort of eyeballing it to see how big you actually want your bow to be before you make your first cut. You're also going to do the same with your second piece. The only difference is you're going to lay it on top of your previously cut ribbon to make it just a tiny bit smaller than your first cut was. Now what you're going to do is glue each end together, overlapping it just a little bit. Oh my goodness, y'all, I am so sorry. During the filming of this video, some of my footage was accidentally deleted, so I will do an upcoming video to show you all how I finished this bow off. But what I'm doing now is just basically gluing the tail on the bow as I did in the previous video to where both decorative pieces were showing. And now I'm just going to attach it to the neck of the bottle. All right, so what you want to do, once your glue has dried and set, just do a quick cleanup. Then the next thing you're going to do is fill your bottle, baby. And voila, just like that, your Chanel bottle is finished, y'all. For this last DIY, you'll need some fix-all glue, 4 white plastic bowls, and 1 clear plastic tray, which all come from Dollar Tree. Y'all, let me tell you, this DIY is about to be so quick and easy. You could probably handle this thing in your sleep. The first step is to take that fix-all glue and put it around the rim of your first bowl but the bowl must be facing down. That way it'll give it some stability. Then you take that second bowl and you place it flush on top of your first bowl. Now, what I'm doing is checking my bowls, the lines on the side. I'm making sure the top lines are cohesive with the bottom lines. And then I'm gonna press down just a little bit, to secure the bowl in place before I move on. Now, just like before, you see me put the glue around the rim of the bottom bowl. I'm doing the same thing to this bowl, except there's a difference. The bowl will be facing down on this bowl rather than up as it was last time. And still, I'm doing the same thing. I'm checking my bowls to see if the lines are all cohesive. I'm cleaning up any excess glue, but this is still a simple technique, y'all. At this point, you just keep it moving. As I'm doing the top of my bowl, y'all, I'm getting a little fast. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But what you want to do is pay attention to your bowls, because as you can see, I'm up there being flipped and I done moved my bowl. It's not quite dry, so just watch yourself. And I do apologize, y'all. I didn't realize that I had the camera so close that you could barely see the top, and then it ain't even no room for me to even pan out to show y'all the very top of this. But thank God that little plate is so thin that when I sit it up there, you can still see the whole table from the bottom to the top. Again, I apologize, y'all. Like the grown folks used to say, I'm getting a little bit too big for my britches. It's all right, though, because I'll have a better view of the table at the end of this video. Keep watching. All right, y'all, before we get up out of here, I just want to remind y'all to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We have much more to come. So stay tuned, because we got you.